Imagine a world so small, it defies our senses, a universe hidden within each and every one of us. This is the story of a journey into the heart of life itself, a quest to uncover the secret code that defines our existence. For centuries, humanity looked to the stars for answers, but the greatest mystery of all was waiting inside a single cell. Let's begin our expedition. We're shrinking down, passing through the outer layers of a human cell, a bustling metropolis of microscopic machinery. We navigate through the cytoplasm, a gel-like substance teeming with organelles, each with a specific job. There's the mitochondria, the powerhouses generating energy, and the ribosomes, tiny factories building proteins. But our destination is the command center, the most protected part of the cell, the nucleus. Crossing the nuclear membrane, we enter a realm of profound quiet and immense importance. And there it is, suspended in the darkness, glowing with an ethereal blue and purple light, the double helix. Two strands, elegantly twisted around each other, a spiral staircase of cosmic significance. This is deoxyribonucleic acid, or DNA. It is the most remarkable molecule in the known universe. For a long time, we knew that traits were passed down from parents to children, the color of your eyes, the curl of your hair bud. How? The answer lay hidden in this magnificent structure. In the 1950s, a group of brilliant scientists, including Rosalind Franklin, James Watson, and Francis Crick, pieced together the puzzle. Franklin's groundbreaking X-ray images provided the crucial clue, revealing the helical shape. Watson and Crick then built the model, realizing the two strands were connected by pairs of chemical bases. These bases are the letters of the genetic alphabet: adenine, thymine, guanine, and cytosine, AT. And C, the order in which they appear is everything. A always pairs with T, and G always pairs with C. This simple rule creates a code of staggering complexity. Think of it as a book, the book of you, written with only 4 letters. But this book contains over 3 billion letters organized into chapters we call genes. Look closer at the glowing helix. As it rotates, we can see sequences of these letters lighting up. These are genes. Each gene is a specific instruction, a recipe for building a protein. Proteins are the workhorses of the cell. They form our muscles, carry oxygen in our blood, fight off infections, and catalyze the chemical reactions that keep us alive. A single gene can determine your eye color by instructing cells to produce a certain amount of pigment. Another sequence might influence your height, while others contribute to your personality or your risk for certain diseases. The process of reading this code is called transcription. A special molecule travels along the DNA, making a copy of a gene, a message called RNA. This message then leaves the nucleus and travels to a ribosome, one of those protein factories we saw earlier. The ribosome reads the RNA message 3 letters at a time and, in a process called translation, assembles a protein, amino acid by amino acid, exactly as the gene instructed. It's a flawless system of information transfer perfected over billions of years of evolution. From a single fertilized egg, this process builds an entire human being. The DNA divides, copies itself with incredible accuracy, and guides the cells to specialize, forming tissues, organs, and complex systems. One cell becomes a neuron in your brain, another, a photoreceptor in your eye, another, a skin cell protecting your body, all directed by the same master blueprint, just by reading different chapters of the book. But this code isn't just about us. Zoom out and we see the DNA of a towering redwood tree, a soaring eagle, a microscopic bacterium. The fundamental structure is the same, a universal language of life. The variations in the sequence of a T, C, and G are what create the breathtaking diversity we see all around us. We share about 99.9% of our DNA with every other human on the planet. We even share about 60% of our genes with a banana. It's a humbling reminder that all life on Earth is connected. Branches of the same family tree, all originating from a single ancient ancestor. The discovery of DNA didn't just solve a biological mystery, it launched a revolution. Understanding this code has given us unprecedented power. We can now read the entire genetic sequence of an individual, a process called genome sequencing. This allows us to identify genetic mutations that cause diseases like cystic fibrosis or Huntington's. It helps us understand our predispositions to complex conditions like heart disease or diabetes, opening the door to personalized medicine, where treatments can be tailored to your unique genetic makeup. Imagine a future where genetic diseases can be corrected before they even manifest. This is the promise of gene editing technologies like CRISPR. By using a system borrowed from bacteria, scientists can now precisely cut and paste sections of DNA, like a word processor for the genome. This technology holds the potential to cure inherited disorders, create disease-resistant crops to feed a growing population, and even combat viruses. Of course, with this great power comes great responsibility. And the ethical questions surrounding gene editing are some of the most important of our time. DNA is also a time capsule. Within its code are the echoes of our evolutionary past. By comparing the DNA of different species, we can trace their lineage back through millions of years, building a detailed map of the history of life. We can even analyze ancient DNA from fossils, giving us a direct window into the genetics of our ancestors, like the Neanderthals, and understanding how we, Homo sapiens, came to be. It tells a story of migration, adaptation, and survival, written in a language that has been passed down for eons. This molecule is not static. It is dynamic. It can change. Mutations, small errors in the copying process can arise. While some can be harmful, they are also the engine of evolution. A beneficial mutation can give an organism a slight advantage, making it more likely to survive and reproduce, passing that new trait on to the next generation. Over millions of years, this gradual process of mutation and natural selection has sculpted every living thing on our planet, from the simplest microbe to the complexity of the human brain. So, as we pull back from this glowing, futuristic vision of the double helix, let's reflect on what we've seen. This isn't just a chemical compound. It's a library of ancient wisdom, a blueprint for the future, and the very essence of what it means to be alive. The journey to understand it has been one of humanity's greatest scientific adventures, and it's far from over. With every new discovery, we add another sentence to our understanding of the book of life. The next time you look in the mirror, remember the universe within. Remember the 3 billion letters precisely arranged in a twisting ladder that are working tirelessly to make you you, are the custodian of a genetic legacy billions of years in the making. The story of DNA is the story of all of us, a narrative of connection, transformation, and infinite possibility, written in the heart of every cell. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the building blocks of life. If you found this exploration fascinating, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit a notification bell to stay curious with us.